Just plug in the USB drive already. I need to see it. Do it for me. Oh, fuck yeah.
Hello there, I'm Ash Mannix, and I'm with my ever vigilant, ever patient co-host Cookzone.
I got something in my throat all of a sudden. Yeah, sorry about. Yeah, I'm just gonna take this drink a little bit.
We were just remarking over how we've not actually seen the intro for this game.
Which you just cancelled again. You could have left it running.
I could have, but I wanted to talk about it first. So last episode we started playing this game. It was interesting. Some pretty nasty stuff happening. People having kind of mental episodes, and
I think if I remember correctly, because I was very tired during the last recording, but if I remember correctly, I think like the world's oldest 20-year-old cut his arm off.
oh yeah,
And then
that guy looked worse.
and then there was a girl or something. A fetus.
Mages.
And 5 PB.
Bebe.
The 5 pound and basics.
Hilmaru.
Along with Chiyomaru Studio and Bink Video.
I
as
see
the
Bink
codec.
Video a lot.
It's a codec, isn't it?
Is it? Welcome to Chaos World. Yeah, this I don't like the crying.
This is more like Kaleidoscope World.
Oh, look at that old Dell monitor.
Do you know what? I'm reminded of something random I saw the other day. Very recently, actually. Do you see how that's basically like 2 heads merged to have 3 eyes and 2 faces?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There are a lot of depictions of Jesus Christ like that, which were banned by the church because they freaked people out.
Why was he depicted like that?
Well, apparently it was some sort of adoption of like a pagan kind of art form, but they also tried to use it to depict the Holy Trinity.
I mean, I can kind of see that.
As in, I see 2 faces, not 3, so I'm not sure where they're going with that. But yeah, it's super bizarre, and there are still depictions of Jesus Christ like that with the 3 eyes. This one is less freaky because they're closed. Those ones are open eyes, and I tell you, with the open eyes, it fucking unnerves you.
Good to know. Might look that up actually. I'm just looking at the subtitle. If you are God, and the delusion becomes reality. About what kind of the noise you get? Is it the essential world, the despotic society, the destructive sanctions? What the fuck is that sentence?
Or
man? The
last one
noids.
is or. Yeah, it's.
So what the noids, man? What? Right, I'm gonna.
It's nonsense masquerading as English.
Yeah, but you sometimes other stuff like it makes some sort of sense. You get what they're trying to say, but this is like you're just trying to be edgy, man. I don't know. I'm not in a good mood today. I've mentioned this to Cookzone. Long day at work, and I'm doing extra time unpaid on my own, not being asked to. I'm really just hurting myself. So
You're trying to finish that project, basically.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a thing done. It's not working, and it pisses me off. So I'm just doing the wrong thing, which is like bang my head against the wall continuously until I get it done. Which is
in all honesty, take a good break. Do something you enjoy. You will be more productive when you get back to working. If you keep trying to work, it'll fuck yourself up.
Yeah, I'm getting slowly somewhere, but I feel like there's just every time I make a step forward, something stops me, and it's like 2 steps back. But anyway, we're not here to talk about work. We're here to play games and comment on it and have people tell us we're wrong. I'm going to switch off the avatars. We're going to go stealth mode. And we'll jump into this, shall we? Let's enter. Let's continue the last gate. Loads. Don't know what the difference between load and quick load is, but let's load. I like the animations. Slick.
Yeah. I'm not so sure about the hand. For example, wait a minute. Have you got like a backlog that you can read in this?
Yeah, I don't. Oh,
Backlog.
yes. Look at you. Right, shit.
Well,
There's
it's
not.
just
There's
from when
nothing.
you loaded.
Just him sighing. Brilliant. So yeah, we've. This is a new scene. So, for example, let's say you asked a kid in middle school, "Do you know what Schrodinger's cat is?"
Oh God, here we go.
Most would say yes, or I've heard of it. We'll start by eliminating the DQNs who say they've never heard of it.
Wait a minute. There's a hint there, a tip.
Yeah, as to what the hell DQNs are.
Wait, what's happened?
Japanese net slang, pronounced dokyun, used to refer to people who are stupid, antisocial, or delinquents.
Wait a minute. Just because you're antisocial doesn't mean you're stupid.
No, it says who are stupid, antisocial, or delinquents. It just refers to all three types of people.
I get that it's a catch-all term, but it's a fucking annoying one.
Yeah, dokyun. Sang it category on the Nikonia video site. I think we read this one. Localized genres helped expand its popularity. Sounds like VTubers.
What? Vocalize its own thing, though.
I know, but it's like it crosses over in a Venn diagram of like a virtual character. Just one's being controlled and the other is fully automated, in a sense. Anyway. So we'll start by eliminating the Dokyuns who say they've never heard of it. Oh, I get it. Next you ask, well, what is it? Next we eliminate those poor fools who say, it's something about a cat in a box, right? Or, there's this cat, but you don't know if it's alive or dead, right? Or maybe they say, there's a cat in a box and next to it there's a device that may or may not give off poison gas. You don't know if the cat's alive or dead till you open the box. Everybody knows that. We can eliminate these show-offs as well. Anybody from these groups is a wrong-sider. That is a stupid phrase.
Wait, what does it say? There was a tip for that as well.
I know.
What is a wrong-sider?
Someone on the wrong side of the digital or information divide. The term wrong-sider originally referred to those who, for various reasons, find it difficult to use information and communications technology like the internet. Lately, however, it's come to refer also to people who can't properly use the information they have, or who are simply ignorant. On internet message boards, the term is often used to refer to people whose understanding is incorrect, or whose information is out of date. Miyashiro uses this term in the latter sense of the word, not its original meaning.
In other words, it's just a derogatory term for someone you don't really like because they're saying something different to you.
Or they've got old information, they're out of date. You know, it's like, let me do the floss.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what am I getting? LinkedIn messages.
At this time?
No, someone just liked my comment. So one of my previous work colleagues has got promoted to like senior level, and I'm like, oh, look at me, I'm a noob and he's senior. But I was happy for him because he's a good guy, deserves it totally. So I was like, congrats, on LinkedIn. So people liked it, which is it's pretty late time in the day for that to come through, but who knows what people are up to. I mean, I'm here playing VN with you online, so I'm not going to criticize other people for being on LinkedIn, which is not as cool, but anyway. The right answer would be to describe the experiment and then say, it was a thought experiment proposed by Schrödinger to criticize the quantum mechanical theory that state collapse only occurs after human observation. But barely anyone can do that. Look, man, I ain't smart. I'm not gonna fucking come up with that. Very good, you're a smart man. Here's a prize. And I'd imagine that I'm the only guy who's still in high school who knows that Schrodinger got the idea after exchanging letters with Einstein.
Look at Clever Clogs here, man. He's like, oh, check out my trivia. Go to a pub quiz, you twat.
I hate wrong-siders. I'd taken a break from investigating the 2 incidents that had occurred recently in Shibuya, and was paging through some at-channel blog aggregators for a change of pace. As always, articles about ad idols and corporations with terrible work environments were getting tons of hits.
So this guy's just a fucking internet sleuth.
This guy is just a dude that thinks he knows it all, and he might know a lot, but no one likes a know-it-all. It was hard to believe that the crash of 15, a huge news story that had just happened this month, was already off the front pages.
Define the term.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
I was saying no one likes twats as well, and he's just a twat.
Yeah, I mean, look, everyone, I think most people do admire intelligence, right? But there's intelligence and there's just kind of showing off, or just that attitude of I'm better than everyone, therefore everyone sucks. I can't stand everyone else because they're so stupid type mentality. Looking
like you can be intelligent, you can have insight and all that sort of stuff without coming across like a smug prick.
Yeah. I think nobody likes a smug prick. Doesn't matter whether you're intelligent or not. And this guy is clearly a smug prick. So, but then that's probably the point of his character. So the crash of 15, fictional, in September 2015. Oof, that was a while ago. The largest solar storm in recorded history struck Earth, causing electronics failures worldwide. The damage to infrastructure and the panic that resulted in some areas, particularly in North America, became known as the crash of 15. A large hole opened in the Earth's electromagnetic shield, leaving Earth defenseless against the solar flare. Since absolutely no precautions were taken beforehand, the powerful electric current damaged electronics and high-voltage transformers, shutting down the electrical grid. The reconstruction project in Shibuya had only just finished its redesign of the city's infrastructure, and while Japan suffered relatively little damage, Shibuya in particular suffered almost none.
So it's an electromagnetic storm.
Yeah, well, it's like a wave, man. Like, see if the sun. So they talk about if the sun has a massive solar flare, it could potentially fucking wipe a shit ton of electronics. And
this is a real thing as well, because it's happened before, but so far in the past that the electronics that were affected were, primitive by today's standards.
Yeah, and I think people talk about these things. Like there's people that are saying that I've been like warning the world, scientists and all that, saying we need to be prepared. And it's a bit like pandemics and the like, should be prepared for these things, and no one prepares until it's too late, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, should be, would be, could be, but ain't.
We'll think about it, worry about it tomorrow, okay? No.
Yeah, right now our profit margins need stimulating.
Oh my god, I hate everything.
Let's not go down this rabbit hole.
I mean, this game is encouraging us to, because it's that type of game, isn't it? Like a bit of,
I think you're right.
It's gonna be kind of thingy. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Did the people reading and commenting on these sites realize that everything they read about corporations and idols was carefully controlled? Did they know that most of the big aggregator sites are corporations too?
Oh, shock and horror.
Did they realize that the comments were all manipulated to go one direction or another?
Impossible.
Kids our age were living in a world where all the information you could ever want was right at your fingertips. To those of us in the enlightened generation, ignorance was the... Oh, sorry, let me say that again. To those of us in the enlightened generation, ignorance was the worst sin.
You really need to get the proper fucking finger-curling smugness there.
The ignorant were self-righteous, easily manipulated, and eager to push their paper-thin worldview onto others. They were nothing but a nuisance. The worst of the lot were the so-called otaku. I couldn't stand otaku. They were wrong-siders.
What, just straight up?
Take the picture on the cover of this magazine. It was from Blood
Flum.
Tune. Any otaku who just watched it for the cute characters was a loser.
I resent that.
There was no point in watching the show if you were going to ignore its deeper themes.
He's one of these pricks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand people who still held to the old-fashioned idea that only otaku watched anime. But people who ignored the show's themes and just watched it for the cuteness were even worse. They were ignoring the implicit social criticism hidden in.
Nani?
Now, I want to just point out that despite all this showboating and fancy talk and smartness, this guy seems to live in a trailer.
Never mind, like, showboating and fancy talk. It just comes across as, like, the delusional ramblings of a twat.
So, I don't want to draw too many parallels here, but it's kind of odd that I was watching that series on Christian that you told me about just before this.
Wait. I told you about. You were the one who recommended me the one from that just came up. Are you talking about the previous one?
I'm talking about the one that you
like
mentioned, the big long one that's like 60
episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, so I've watched the first one, and I've started watching the second, and I just feel bad. It's super.
It's not a happy story, mate.
No, it's super cringe, but like taking into account the subject and their circumstances, it's just so much.
So
awkward. It's
why
so much
has
bad.
this just come to your mind?
So no, do you know we were talking about people that are just like basically they're not self-aware.
This guy.
Yeah, in one way or the other, this guy thinks he's a complete genius and that everyone is an idiot. And the reality is that's probably not the case, not to the extreme he thinks. And the life he lives, I mean, if he was such a genius, why is he? And I know there's other things that can come into this, but like he's in a trailer and he's waxing lyrical about theories and stuff. Yeah, and then he's talking about the deeper meaning in anime. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot of deep meaning in anime, but just the sheer, I don't know what the word is for it, arrogance. All this arrogance is like, why? He lives in a different world, is where I'm coming with this, which is a bit, which kind of reminded me of Christian. So
I mean, it reminds me of just all sorts of people on the internet that I see on all sorts of sites. I'm not going to name any. You can draw your own conclusions.
It's super. I know one site that's famous for people with hot takes.
Hot takes exist everywhere now. Every take is a hot take.
Every take's a hot take.
But yeah, the best part about being non-committal is that someone can ascribe blame to whoever they want. Let's go.
I stared at the magazine in amazement. Specifically, I stared at the box that listed the next episode previews. The text said that Eren was missing.
Wait. There was a tip there.
Yeah. I was just letting the sentence finish. Fucking hell, what the hell? Full name, Erin Frey Orgo, a 10-year-old female character who appears in Blood Tune, the animation. She speaks in a haughty, archaic manner and always looks down on others. Oh, I see why this guy likes her. The younger sister of Sarah Orgo, the main heroine, and also a princess of Star. Her catchphrase is, "Insolent fool!" She has a deadly magical stick named Ochimusa Compiler. Ochimusa Star Compiler.
I think it would just be Ochimusa Compiler. You don't pronounce the star.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Ochimusa Compiler. Bloodshot animation, originally a manga that was turned into an anime, 26 episodes in all. It's not a bad number of episodes.
Mm.
Um,
I want
and
26 episodes of My Dress Up Darling.
yeah, damn, that last couple of episodes, damn.
It's like the second time I actually enjoyed a fireworks display in an anime. The first time was the opening of Demon Slayer season 2.
Yeah. What's this? Enlightened generation. I kind of got what he's talking about here. A word first used on the internet in the 2010s. The exact boundaries of the generation are unspecified, but is often used to refer to people born in the 90s. Members of this generation are said to not want things that they don't need and to act. Let me read that again. Members of this generation are said to not want things that they don't need. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're not engaging in commercialism, shall we say. I'm seeing this actually quite a bit. You see articles from fucking old, I don't want to use the term boomer, but I can only say boomers. It's complaining that people from our generation aren't buying diamonds or properties or things like that, and wondering why.
Mate, it's simply because we can't fucking afford it.
One, we can't afford it. Two, who the fuck wants diamonds anyway, right? Apart from girls.
Diamonds are
maybe some guys.
Diamonds are some of the strongest material known to man.
I know about that. But I'm just saying that like the value of a diamond is purely artificial because it's just like
it's a monopoly.
Based on desire.
So,
I mean, like, fucking, this is why any girl who would come to me and then say, you want to get married, I'd be like, fuck no. Because the whole fucking diamond industry is bullshit.
Do you know the whole...
ostracized a bunch of people.
Yeah, sorry guys, peeps, girls, everyone. It was Tiffany's that started the trend of you should get an engagement ring with a diamond ring.
Yeah.
No, the thing that got me, mate, fucking 90s kids, right, are goddamn capitalist as fuck, right? Look at the world we live in. You get a new mobile every 6 months now, almost, right? Some companies.
I was about to say, if
Laptops.
you're buying a new mobile every 6 months, you're doing something wrong, mate.
Well, people who get it every year, when you don't really need to change it, and then they just get hefty contracts, and then you've got computers that you're just like laptops and all that, which is like fast paced, and people are just buying the newest thing. And cars, people just like they rent the cars. I mean, it might work out cheaper.
Lease them. They lease the cars nowadays, yeah.
But we live in the Instagram generation of look at me, look at me, look at me, look at all the stuff I have. I have the monies. Like this is, I say our generation and Gen Z, right, are full of that bullshit. So that's why this took me by surprise. Like the generation has not changed at all. It's just changed the things that they look for. And like it's still the same stuff.
What you're trying to say is that this generation isn't really enlightened.
No,
this game is saying.
I get that this game is fictional, right? And stuff. I just find that funny. It's like, yeah, this is the generation where Instagram, Facebook became the fucking, well, not Facebook, TikTok. Oh my god, TikTok.
TikTok is
cancer.
I do not understand TikTok at all.
I do, man. I get it. It's basically crack, man. On like in digital form, it really is.
Video crack.
Yeah, it's like like I've gone on it once or twice, right? And the algorithm is so good, and the way it's done is so good that you do end up spending loads of time unwillingly, unconsciously. I don't have it on my phone, and I did this once or twice. And I went, no, fuck this. I don't have the app. I have a TikTok account. You can find me because you can find me at Ashmanix. I have not made any TikToks yet, but I do have the account. I did feel dirty creating an account, but I'll do anything for the subscriptions.
Disgusting.
Dude, I needed to sit on the name at least, and yeah, like I don't go on it, man. Like
You should qualify it. You should qualify that statement. I'll do anything for subscriptions, but not that.
yeah, I'm not gonna dance to some stupid song and be like, here's a dance. I'm gonna try and do the latest. Oh my god, what cringe!
God, who's that fucking guy on YouTube? He would suit TikTok, to be fair. The guy, what? He just like jumps on stuff and causes himself injury. Every time he jumps on something, he says "fuck this shit." God, what was that guy's name?
I don't know this guy. I feel like if I'd watched this guy's stuff before, I would know straight away from that description.
Yeah, I'll try finding him at some point. But yeah, this idiot, he would be good for YouTube. TikTok, because he's on YouTube with like 2-minute long videos, but he would probably be really good on TikTok if he just cuts it down to the 10 seconds of him jumping on something and then suffering severe injury.
I mean, he must be on TikTok. He must already be on TikTok.
You're probably right. I wouldn't know.
I mean, you don't go on it. But the other thing about TikTok, see monetizing and stuff as well. Like, you get fuck all, man. You'll get millions and millions of views, but you'll get pennies. Whereas our lords and masters at YouTube pay a lot more.
Not to us.
No, we get nothing. But YouTube Shorts don't get anything really either. So
really,
no,
interesting.
They have like a pot. Now, I've heard this from some other YouTubers I've been watching, and it sounds bizarre. They have a pot of money, right? A fixed pot of money, and they'll give money from that to YouTubers who do the shorts who get loads of views. But like Mr. Beast was talking about this apparently, and he only got $200. It was something ridiculous for a month of views, and he had got millions and millions of views. And it was just like $200.
So they really are copying TikTok then.
Oh yeah, and he was like, he had the guy who did the editing. It's like I didn't even pay for him, man, to do the editing for some of these videos. And I'm like, this is Mr. Beast, man. What the fuck? So because you can't, it's hard to advertise on really short videos. That's the problem. So but yeah, TikTok's cancer in my opinion, but I'm a boomer, so whatever. I still think it's bad. But if you want to talk the tick, give your data to the
let's carry on
Chinese, then whatever. I mean, I give my data to Google. Who knows?
Let's carry
It's all shit, man. We lost the war against shit.
Whom?
Against everything. We live in a world of fucking bullshit.
This is the dystopian future.
It really is, though. It really is. At least I have a nice computer. What's this guy saying? This is interesting music. Damn it. I'd let my guard down because I knew this episode was written by the guy who wrote the original manga. That's always a good sign, isn't it? When you're like, I know more than the original author. I could do this better. He's doing it wrong.
To be fair, I've had that one thought about fucking MGS5 and Hideo Kojima, but then I'm convinced that that game was doomed from the start, and then Konami just made it worse.
But the other thing is, Hideo Kojima's a weird man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, these are, especially for people like that who are auteurs, right? These are their ideas come to life. And a lot of times I feel that they tend to like strike it lucky when auteurs like become really famous for whatever reason. And like he did the what was the game he did after MGS?
Which one?
The walking simulator that people... It's not a walking simulator, but the joke that
You're talking about Death Stranding.
Yeah, right?
Wait a minute. I just remembered. There's a fucking Death Stranding director's cut coming out in like a couple of days.
So that game, I heard lots of mixed reviews about it. It is like just weird, and there's like loads of just traveling about. It's like MGS5 on steroids in a sense. It's like, oh wait, less story and more walking. It's like,
How can it have less story than MGS5? That's not possible. Because
um,
MGS5 is literally less than 100% of a story. It's incomplete.
but it had really great game mechanics.
I enjoyed playing it, but I don't ever want to play it again because for 77 hours... Wait, actually, let me check my fucking clock. Where is it? Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Playtime, 72.3 hours. Right. For 72.3 hours, I played the game, and I got less story than from a single Metal Gear game. And consider this playtime is longer than playing all of the others put together.
But you got more playtime.
I got more playtime, and by the end of it, I felt like I had gotten nothing.
Because with MGS, you. So this is what part of the reason I like MGS games, right? Because I am not an anti-gamer, but I'm not a proper gamer, as I've said before. I like loads of story. I like to sit there and let the game turn into a fucking long movie. That is the type of weirdo that I am, and I do realize it's bad, but I'm alright with it. And that's why I like those. But then MGS5 is like, oh wait, no, I have to actually fucking play the game all the time. Oh, what is this? It's like a game.
I enjoyed the game. The game was great. It's just that I feel like it wasn't serving any purpose by the end of it.
Because it didn't have that much story. And even in the end, it was a bit weird. There was next to nothing in terms of the story. And
basically,
it was weird. But such is life. Not keeping her around meant bringing all the internal drama that had been built up so far to a halt. God damn it. So much for my change of pace. I knew I had work to do on the case. I knew I had work to do on the case, but I'd put it away because I couldn't find any link between the two crimes. What are you talking about, my smug friend?
It's this guy, man. He's delusional. Fuck him. I hope he dies.
What the? Harsh, man. Harsh.
He's fucking annoying.
Yeah, but like you saw what happened to the other people, man.
I did. Yes, I did see what happened to them.
Super horrible.
If this is the fucking guy from the intro with the glasses, then I'm gonna be pissed.
Mate, I will be fucking surprised if Glasses Kun in his motherfucking suit is this guy in this trailer, right? That would be an amazing twist, right? I would be genuinely shocked. I feel like I have a slight idea of how these anime stroke visual novels go, right, in terms of their characters. And a character like that who's like no, he's not gonna be living in a motherfucking trailer.
Do you know what? Now I feel like it's gonna happen. Let's push on. I feel like it's gonna happen. I don't know why. I've got a sense of foreboding.
I thought for a moment, then took my magazine from its secret stash. It was an issue of an older magazine called Cool Cat Press. So much information being thrown at us. A young men's magazine founded in 1979, a so-called dating manual. It contained large amounts of information about how to seduce women, popular fashions, and ideal spots for first kisses, all of which was of dubious accuracy. It was very popular between the late 80s and early 90s, but circulation gradually declined, and in 2004 the magazine shut down. You can still find it in the magazine corners of used bookstores. How does he have this old magazine?
Are they all crusted?
I don't think it's that type of magazine, man.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the type of people who bought it.
Yeah, it's not softcore porn, no. Like, it's just like one of those stupid teen magazines. I don't even know if they ever existed, but like that give you shitty tips and stuff like that. It was an issue of an older magazine called Cool Cat Press. Very nice. People called it a dating guide for normals, for normals, written by someone who'd never dated a girl in his life. But you'd be surprised. I got a girlfriend from it.
女性が必ず落ちる告白の言葉
This guy was waxing lyrical about fucking Schrodinger's cat, and I was like reading this bullshit. Oh, okay. Stupid. I knew it was stupid.
But there it is.
You fucking loser, right? But
I know it's stupid, but I can't help myself.
when I ran an internet search for their #1 phrase, nothing came back. Therefore, it must be real.
No, but also consider the fact that the fucking magazine's out of print.
And that was the thing. The fact that it didn't show up on the internet meant to me that it was worth something. Oh. If it's not on the internet, then people don't really know about it, and therefore it can be valuable because it's not freely available.
Talk about a fucking walking contradiction.
I know this is extraordinarily... Oh, he's talking.
He's
好きになっ
reading.
てもいいですか
Who are you talking? Are you talking to me, mate? I hope.
That's the line. That's the line. The #1 phrase.
Oh, I know this is extraordinarily selfish of me, but may I fall in love with you?
何を
Please let this be a figment of his imagination, just like Chaos had. She wasn't a figment of his imagination, was she? I
No,
don't remember.
she is a figment of imagination. Right.
何してんだ
The plot thickens.
Okay, guys. This guy has a pretty cool trailer. But this schoolgirl with pink hair just appeared in the middle of his fucking trailer.
Wait, are you able to get rid of this text box? Like if you right click and it disappears or something?
Right clicking doesn't do that. I do not know what does. Right clicking will take me to the menu.
Oh,
Full
right.
screen? Oh shit. Okay, that was fucking frightening, man. It went black for a second. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, it was toggling between windowed and full screen. That's why.
I don't. There'll be a way. I want to do that. Shit, man. How do you fucking? I don't want to press the wrong thing. Why is that?
Escape mode. Wow, she's blinking.
You think
Nice.
escape would do it?
Escape, in my mind, would bring up the menu.
All unsaved.
No, oh,
No.
no.
Let's
First
save
of
the
all,
game.
save.
Let's save the
Save. Yeah, before something bad happens.
Right, we've saved that. Config. Title.
Help.
All right, backlog. Oh shit! I don't know my F keys.
Wait, what the fuck? Delusion trigger?
Where's that?
There.
Ooh.
Backspace. Hide text.
Delusion. Wait, what? Backspace.
Backspace. Hide text.
No, what the fuck? Right back. Fuck. Yes.
There we go. I wanted to check that bed out. That's behind her.
Oh, the bed. Okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool actually.
Do you know, it's one of the things that looks cool, right? Because you don't have it. But then when you're stuck with something like that, you're like, this is shit. But do you know what? When I went to the one time I went to Japan with my bro and my friend, we slept on the floor on
On a futon.
I think, yeah, and it was cool. It's like being on a sleepover. Good for the back. Wait, let me just bring it back up. Let's see. I turned to yell at the voice.
ん
Oh, the mouth moves. Valentine.
お、おのえ、お前いつ
I had my favorite magazine behind my back and tried to calm my racing heart. Even if we've known each other since we were kids. Oh, it's a childhood friend. I thought he just imagined like a character from an anime.
Childhood friend, huh?
Why does he have a childhood friend with pink hair that's hot? Fuck off. Fucking bullshit. I don't have no childhood friends like that. Fucking childhood friends are fat Asian dudes. The hell, man. Don't just come in like that. Oh.
ノックしたよ。てか、
Getting a bit
何その
close.
雑誌面白いの
He's not a real person, I've decided. I couldn't let her find out. This was bad.
どうしたんだよ。なんで制服着てるんだ。帰ったんじゃないのか。
I like it. He's asking sensible questions. Serica frowned.
今日の部活で事件のこと調べてこいって言ったのタコじゃん。
This man is a part of a club. That's right.
はいこれ追加の現場周りの画像データ。
Oh, look at that massive 16 gigabyte. Erica took a USB memory stick out of her purse.
おありがとう。ついでに僕の PC に入れちゃってくれるか。
What?
He just wants to watch her plug in the USB stick.
I wasn't. You're very quick on the draw and figuring that out. I was just like, why are you asking her to do it yourself, you fucking... I mean, do you want someone else to touch your computer? Considering what you might have on it?
I mean, he's the type of guy who I would think he's the type of guy who'd be like, no one touches my PC but me.
Yeah, like I do that. I was like, I mean, I don't have anything incriminating, but sometimes, you know, I had some like sometimes obviously you send me interesting pictures sometimes, right? And I open up Discord and stuff like that or WhatsApp. I have to be a bit careful, right? I don't have anything massively incriminating, but you know, I wouldn't just open it willy-nilly at work or whatever. You do have to be a bit careful, and that, especially if it's your computer. And he's a degenerate. He seems like a bit of a degenerate. So he's gonna have some. He's gonna be the type of person who can't just stream. He has to have his own copy of stuff on his computer.
That's one way of putting it.
Yeah. Why is this not? Erica looked a little confused.
珍しいね。自分の PC 触らせるなんて。
Exactly.
Fucking knew it.
So why is he?
別にお前はいいよ。
It's alright because it's her. Just plug in the USB drive already. I need to see it. Do it for me. Oh, fuck yeah.
And people wonder why I don't have a girlfriend. She didn't seem to think much of it as she started to copy the data off. Okay, now's my chance. The RV was cramped, but there was a lot of space for storage.
Oh, it's an RV. Right, okay.
And he was using it to distract her so that he could hide the magazine or whatever. I get it. I pretended to make tea as I tried to find room on the top shelf. Okay, there's just enough room for one more magazine. And then...
What?
I heard a shoo sound. Like a small fart from behind. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm a child.
But
Fart noises amuse me.
you don't usually read the word fart in a visual novel. I glanced back and saw that Serica was using the mouse with one hand and fiddling with her Giro Froggy Giroro strap.
It'll be ghetto because ghetto is the sound that a frog makes, right?
Ghetto. Okay.
Yeah, ghetto.
Ghetto Froggy Ghetto Froggy Ghetto
Ghetto.
strap with the other. I'll get it. This was my chance. Ghetto. The Ghetto Froggy Guerrero strap was a soft vinyl cell phone strap I'd won in a candy contest when I was a kid. When you pushed its belly, it was supposed to go Guerrero. This is just like shit. What was it called? My scientific railgun.
I'm sorry.
Something railgun.
Railgun. Yeah. An index and railgun. I know this.
Yeah.
I know this shows.
So the girl, the railgun girl, was she had a frog. She liked the frog like tags, these things. Straps, that's
There's
it.
all these are quite popular. Well, at least they were back then, I think. I'm not sure about now. But yeah, you would often see these sort of straps just hanging off phones, cars, and all sorts of other stuff, like handbags and whatever.
I get the strap stuff. I don't get the frog. Like, with girls. This seems a bit... But you know what?
Don't know.
I'm not one to judge. It turned out to be an incredibly rare prize that could fetch 100,000 yen at auction. But since I was a kid who didn't know any better, I gave this Serica as a present.
Well, if she still has it, then
Or fuck
just
all.
saying.
What's 100,000 yen? Is that like £1,000? I think.
Well, about 900. Wait.
No, that's
What? Oh, okay. It must have been worth that much now, not back then.
Why?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if he got that back then, and it was worth 100,000 yen back then,
Yep.
I don't think his parents would have allowed him to give it away.
No, but he won it, so they don't know. He won it somewhere. He must have won it somewhere and just gave it straight to her. Because he's
I guess.
nice. Erica seemed to really like it. And ever since she'd carried it with her. Which, well, that was fine. But 100k? It was old and faded, and when you pressed its belly, air leaked out of its side and made a weird noise. Like me. It used to go gero. Gero, I think, but now it just made a strange whooshing sound. Ever since she was a kid, she'd had a habit of fiddling with it, especially when she was nervous or focused on something. In other words, she was focused on the computer. Now was my chance to hide it.
Where would you hide porn?
Up my arse. I jammed the magazine onto the shelf and moved some things so she couldn't see it.
Mountain view でいいか?
Well, this guy's a total fucking gamer. Gamer degenerate.
Oh,
Do you want some
God.
mountain view?
いいよ、もったいないじゃん。それにすぐに帰るし。
Don't waste it.
終了。
Ah, yes. The extremely expensive and rare Mountain Dew.
View, please.
Oh shit, yeah, Mountain View. There were quite a few files on the screen. Oh look, it's like actual pictures.
Man, I expected this guy to use Mac.
No.
Or maybe Linux.
Linux, he wouldn't use Mac, that's too posery and expensive. Like Linux all the way.
Or maybe he's just got a free copy of Windows that still says activate Windows in the corner.
新しい共通点見つかった？
Two cases, the two
Yeah.
cases. I shook my head, frustrated.
そうか。まあ気長に行こう。じゃあ明日部室で。
That's a weird position, isn't it?
I thought she was leaning against that hob in the background. Wait, that's not a
No.
hob, that's a sink.
Sink and yeah. Is it? Fuck knows.
Wait, it's a hob.
There's a hob next to the sink, yeah.
Wait, is that a gas hob? It's
Yeah.
not electric.
I think it's gas because it's sitting at a distance above the heating element. No, it's a weird pose. That's not a common pose, and it's a bit odd. Thought I'd point that out. Just as she was about to leave, I got an idea.
小野へ
Wait, I have a girl in
Oh, no
my
way.
cramped little RV.
It's an RV, yeah.
Let's do something. I needed to double check my information. She was, in theory, a girl. What the fuck is
Oh,
wrong?
he's gonna use the line. He's gonna use the line.
Oh no.
あのさ、例えばなんだけど。
Go on! Say it! Say it!
なんていうか、お前が告白されたとしてさ。
Oh, he's not gonna say it.
Mer?
いや、だから例えばこう言われたらどう？誠に勝手なのですが、好きになってもいいですかって。
Oh, here we go.
さっき言ってたやつ？
それはいいから。どう？
For a friend?
Does that pose again?
She's thinking.
Derek thought for a
年下な
second.
の？その人。
It's a weird question to ask.
Hmm.
Oh, what the fuck's happening here? No! There's gameplay mechanics! No!
Positive and negative.
Shit.
Yeah, what? A quick save.
丁寧語だから。
That's true, come to think of it. Why was it so polite anyway?
年下。
What, are you supposed to be impolite when
い
proposing
や、
to a
そ
woman?
うじゃなくて、どう？
I mean, go for the capitán, right? Just put your arm against the wall and say,
Hey,
hey,
wanna go out? It's like, hey, go out with me. Now.
hey.
どうって、丁寧だなって思うけど。告白されたことないからよくわかんない。
Eh? Nobody's
Hmm,
ever
so she
asked
doesn't
you
know.
out. That is fucking bullshit.
How old is
他には
she?
何か思わないか？こう、素敵だなと思ったりしないか？
別に相手によるんじゃない？
Yeah.
But
Makes
still,
sense.
just fucking take the person out of the thing and just like, I know you can.
How can you take the person out of the equation?
Like, he just wants to know if the phrase actually what type of effect it has. You can comment on that. She's just being an ass.
No, but even if you like the person and they say that to you, you'd be like, you're being a dork or something like that, right?
Yeah, and I know like that's technically true. You take into account who the person is, but the point he's asking is he just wants to know how powerful or how impactful that line is and how effective.
He needs to do this properly. He needs to get off his fucking RV, go on the street, find a random girl who fits his criteria, go to her, and then introduce himself saying, "Excuse me, but may I please fall in love with you?" Get slapped, come back to this room, and start plotting a massacre.
You know, I thought you were going to end that with and start fapping furiously.
I mean, that comes before the massacre, but yeah.
Oh, why am I so horrible? Right. Forever alone. Grr. What's going on here, cool cat?
Cool cat. I like that.
It would depend on the person asking the question. Of course it would. Okay, that
Wait, what was the positive and negative thing?
忘れてた。
What was the positive and negative thing?
I don't know, it didn't give me anything.
I thought it was going to give like a tutorial.
I guess not.
Wait a minute.
You
Wait a
stretched
minute.
her. What? Wait,
I'm
why
gonna
is...
look it up.
500円ちょうだい。
Wait, have you turned on automatic?
Wait, why is OBS not showing the... I've changed the screen. OBS seems to have frozen.
Oh, really?
The screen is frozen. That's weird.
Oh, delusional trigger. In the first playthrough, they do nothing, but in the second playthrough, you need to interact with them to get different routes.
Oh shit, do you know what? The video might have frozen from a while back.
Wait, are you talking about the recording?
Yeah, oh no! Because when I went to full screen, it shut the bed. Ah, how long have I had it full screen?
Wait a minute, but you've still got the audio recording, so that's not a problem. All you have to do is, if the video's fucked, just replay the game up until the point there that we got to here.
You know I'm not going to do that. But yes, the audio's fine. Note to self, don't jump to full screen. Fuck. Anyway, wait. She's asking for 500 yen for what?
Should just ask for 500 yen.
Okay.
これこれ忘れてた。
Oh,
This is a
what?
weird sprite.
She showed me the paper bag she was holding.
さっきそこでゲンさんに会ったの。タクにいつものだって言って渡してくれって。特価で500円でいいって立て替えたの。
Oh, okay.
いつもの
Wait, what's his usual? He's confused about it. Confused, I took the bag from her. Gen's usual changed every time I talked to him, so I couldn't count on it. What was it today? It's head time!
It's a tartan bag.
That drunk old bastard.
何いつものって。
なんでもない。ほら、500円。
500 yen is like £5.
It's like a bunch. No, it's more like £3.50, isn't it?
You know what I mean. I don't know the
but
exact.
it's also that's probably a bunch of porn or something, isn't it?
For 350? Get that much for 350, man. I forced 500 yen into her hands. Ignoring her persistent questions, I led her to the door.
明日学校でデータはありがとう。助かった。
分かったよ。
She always does this thing. She's like an old lady, like. Reluctantly, she left my room. Oh shit! Go shave. You.
Did she look at it?
I mean, obviously, I would look at it if I was having to hand the bag over, wouldn't you? Damn it. Sure, this is what I always bought from Jen, but the information in the last one was no good. What the heck was a cool cat anyway? A cold cat? Is it cold because it's dead? Does he not know what a cool...
No.
He cannot be that stupid. 100 ways to secretly show your sexy side.
じゃない。
This is way worse than porn.
I know. I needed to hide this too. But I had so many of them now, I was running out of room on the top shelf. I don't think he's using this for what we think he's using this for.
What do you think he's using it for?
I don't know, I think he's trying to find clues for something. It's just like,
What?
it's too weird. Why is he looking at like outdated old weird shit to try and get advice when he can just go on the internet and get equally wrong advice?
But he's already said that he values information which isn't on the internet.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Just seems a bit... What's this? When I tried to force it in, a mountain of old papers came falling out. Damn it.
Context.
No room, huh? What's this? It was an old scrapbook about the murders that had occurred 6 years ago in Shibuya. I'd bought it from Jen too, come to think of it. I'd already scanned it, but I'd forgotten to throw out the original. How could I, of all people, be so lax with information? I just have to bundle it up with the rest of my collection. My eyes lingered for a second on the page. Come to think of it. I quickly ran over to my PC. I opened the files in the case that I'd been looking for.
マジか。
Magica! My words were a whisper. I looked back at the scrapbook, then compared it to the data on the PC. There was no doubt. Kept looking at it, and it kept saying the same thing. But this... My hypothesis was right.
きっと警察も気がついてないさ。
Why wouldn't they have noticed? Why wouldn't they have noticed, but you would have?
Okay, what's happening here? Right.
Welcome to a Chan of some kind. What is that? At Chan.
Atch.net. Name, finance, milk girl, reproduction prohibited. Okay. Lately, stickers with the
Right.
face of a sumo wrestler on them have been appearing around Shibuya. Lately, stickers with the face of a sumo on them, you started seeing them on signs and guardrails all over Shibuya 5 or 6 years ago. There are a lot of other stickers put up by graffiti artists, but Shibuya in particular has a huge number of these sumo stickers. Some have speculated that they're a message from a terrorist group or perhaps a cult, but as of now, that's nothing more than a hypothesis. When asked about the stickers, a 41-year-old man who worked at a Jinan Shibuya hair salon said, "They're creepy. I wish whoever would stop destroying the Shibuya landscape. Sometimes residents will take them down, only to see them reappear later." Shibuya City Hall says, quote, "We are continuing our community outreach efforts to help stop these stickers from being put up. But also, there are no plans to use city funds to remove the stickers. Police have said that placing these stickers on public property is a misdemeanor, but that's extremely difficult to prosecute without catching someone in the act of doing so. They have no current plan for dealing with the stickers either. The citizens of Shibuya are going to be stuck with these stickers for a while, it seems." Do you think that link works? Do you think if I go to that link just now that you'd actually get something?
Are you talking about the link up there?
The zazaco.jp/news/2015.
I doubt it. But you can try if you want.
I mean, if you could,
I could not be bothered to type that all out.
it's effort. It's too late, man. I can't be arsed. Maybe another time. After I first saw one 2 years ago, I've just been seeing them everywhere. Feels like they're even more lately. Saw another one today. Okay. Oh, I can scroll. Oh, what the fuck? LOL. There was one under the escalator that Hikariwa. How the hell did they get one down there? I think this a few years back. I wonder if it's still there. I saw that one too. That's crazy. Gotsuan Dosu. Oh, it's those faces.
Yeah.
I always feel sick when I see that face. I once threw up when I saw one of those stickers. Shit sucks. Whoever puts them up needs to...
Fuck off and die.
How do you know that? I heard if you scribble on top of one of the sumo wrestlers curses you. Anyone else knows that it's almost impossible to get the damn things off? On my first one today. How much is there? Oh, okay. Stop using these things, Anon. There's a shit ton of them in if you image search. I actually saw one of those stickers talking once. It was yelling, "Dosku? Doskoi? Time for your meds, Grandpa." Somebody made a Deluodo map that lists all their locations. You'll be at it for years. So if you go to Shibuya, you get stare raped by sumo wrestlers, right? Yeah. I don't understand the sluts that go to Shibuya to enjoy that. What? What is this person? They should just put up
It's a Chan. It's what you expect from there, isn't it?
I don't know. They should just put up a bunch of cute anime girl stickers instead, like Hanona or Seiratan. Then all the otaku dorks would move from Akihabara to Shibuya. I vote for Hangetsu Kamiyama. Why would you want to move all the otakus from Akihabara to Shibuya? Do you not like Shibuya?
I'm not sure, to be honest, what he's trying to do.
I feel pressure coming from Ryogoku. This is my prophecy unto you. Someday we'll see a sumo judge sticker. Through that. Oh.
歴史シールはごく一部で話題になっているくらいのものでしかなかった。
Okay.
一体誰が予想できる？こんな気味の悪いシールが後に世界を揺るがす大事件のきっかけになるだなんてこと。
That is ominous, isn't it? It would mark the beginning of a world changing.
Are you sure? You sure you're not fucking overblowing it, mate? Is it really that bad?
んで、これが今月の7日に起きた事件の週刊誌の特集の画像。
7日ってと、
It's
日本の
him.
生放送中の公開自殺か。読んだよ、その記事。
I knew it. He's the dude.
No!
I knew it.
No! What the fuck? How could this motherfucker live in a trailer? What the fuck? Why is he living in an RV? That's weird.
That's funny.
That... Ah, shit, man.
自殺と決まったわけじゃないけどな。それにネットではこっちみんなって言い方が主流になってきてる。で、これがその生放送の映像。
The don't look at me case. Oh.
Oh, this guy.
つうか一緒に見ただろ
Yeah, remember that time we watched a guy die online?
Remember he thought he was eating cheese?
He did, didn't he?
He thought he was having cheap cheese because he was like trying to be cheap, but and
Oh
poor,
my
but he wasn't
God.
poor. Look at that, eh? That's a blast from the past, Sony Vial.
Oh, I had one.
I
Man.
think my dad had one.
で、これがその現場の建物。尾上が昨日さらに追加してきた。
それも知ってるって。
で、
Who's this like
これがその部屋の中。
NPC man next
I
to
mean, it literally says schoolboy, so it doesn't matter.
は？うっそ、お前撮ったの？いつ？てかどうやって？
Until then,
God, these get a bit close, man.
they're close friends. The schoolboy and I. Until then, Ito had been disinterestedly pointing his camera at the colourful decorations in the hallway, but this got his attention. Of course it did. No one else had seen these pictures yet.
先週末な。現場向かいのカラオケボックスの5階の部屋から見えるんだよ。
マジで？
Lovely.
この5階から。
The fifth, what? No, what? What's he trying to show? The
The 5th floor.
fifth floor, but that's the karaoke place. That's not a living quarter.
で、何？お前一人で入ったのか？は？いやいや、カラオケボックスに。人から？
Are you a loser?
Oh.
別に恥ずかしいことじゃない。それに歌ったわけじゃないから、正確には人からとは言わない。
That makes it worse. You paid to go to karaoke bar and then didn't do anything.
To be honest, I was a little embarrassed. The guy at the counter, who's probably just a part-timer, had stared at me suspiciously. Maybe I'd attracted his attention by coming in during the middle of the day in my uniform. Yeah, that would probably do it. And since I'd never been there before, he made me fill out membership paperwork. Oh, burn. I didn't know how to do it, so it took a long time.
At least you got a club card out of it.
And actually, I'd actually never been to a karaoke place before in my life. Which is kind of sad, I suppose, for a Japanese person. Go kid. I don't know, do they usually go to karaoke? I just watch it in anime.
ここは OK。次行こうぜ。
めんどくさいな。
This is quite a nice looking school. Ooh. I don't know why this reminded me of Danganronpa. We went
Probably
over.
have a sports hall as well.
Yeah, a lot of things happen in the sports hall, like, you know, like big place to have meetings and chat. We went over to the gym from the second floor hallway. It was filled with students laughing over who knows what. The whole school was getting ready for the culture festival next week. This year's festival was supposed to be a big one. Hekiho Academy was the first private high school built as part of the restoration efforts, and so it was attracting a lot of attention. Hekiho.
It's a school, straight up.
A private academy in Uragawacho, Shibuya, a mid-sized academy composed of a middle school and high school with over 1,000 students in total. Its construction was proposed as part of the reconstruction project after the November 2009 Shibuya earthquake. In April 2012, it was completed. Small, but the faculties are all brand new, and the students mostly love it. The middle school is located next to the high school. Yeah, I did say it looked like a nice school. One reason why everyone was so excited for the school fair was the school's lax rules, with lots of clubs and activities. But the biggest reason was the Shibuya Peace and Restoration Festival 2 months from now. 2 months from now, on November 9th, would mark 6 years since the Shibuya earthquake. The 5-year anniversary fair last year had affected the whole town. And since the school was in Shibuya too, it would include us. We were just a simple high school, but now our cultural festival was being treated as a prelude to the big one, and supposedly there'd be TV cameras filming the day of the event.
うわ、あのパチモンの着ぐるみ大丈夫かよ。つかなんで今来てんだ？
What the hell is he talking about? Ito turned his camera towards a group of people pretending to be pro wrestlers.
So cosplayers then.
Ito and I were in the newspaper club, and it was our job to record the festivity. The principal had ordered that all clubs were to participate in the culture festival, and recording the festivities was our way of getting by without having to do much work. Recording video and taking photos was my hobby because I am a creep and I like to spy on people. Ha 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 ha. Okay, I'm being too harsh here. And more than anything, it seemed like the way that would demand I burn the fewest calories. Efficient, I like this. I couldn't see myself participating in any of the usual festival nonsense, like the baseball team's fried baseball ice cream stand, which was probably just regular fried ice cream in a ball. Fried ice cream in a ball. Fuck is that? Or the pro wrestling research club's mascot pro wrestling, or even the seance that the mystery club and fortune telling club were putting on together. You can start a mystery club? Sounds like another anime. A fortune telling club though.
暇なんだろ
I mean, nobody has anything better to do unless you've got exams, and no one wants to worry about the exams.
ヒゲを引っ張んなってもげる。
Alright, cosplayer.
はあ、これ触覚じゃないの？
Okay.
どう思うよ。触覚だとしたらもいだ方がゆるキャラっぽくないか？
That's a weird thing to say.
え、何？ 私、そのくだらない質問に答えなきゃダメ？
Do you even have to entertain him? Just walk away.
リア充め。ただれろ。死んでしまえ。
I know that.
So am I to understand that when they say normals, it's like what we say on the internet, normies or normal fags or whatever you would like to say?
Yes. Normal people who are not degenerates like myself. Yeah, it's like goddamn like I went out this weekend because it was actually quite sunny in Scotland for once, and I met some friends. I have some friends. I do have friends. They're not imaginary. Or maybe I was just imagining it. I was just going like, oh, la 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 la, in the park. So I went to a park and stuff, and there was a bunch of people sitting in the park on the grass, and I was like, oh man, all these people, and most of them were like younger people, and I was like, and then there was the smell of weed. It's like people enjoying themselves in the sun. It makes me fucking better. So basically,
yeah, people's happiness makes you angry.
Yeah, man. I'm like, why are you enjoying yourself? Shouldn't you be working or something, or worrying about debt or exams or life? To be fair, I was lying there looking in the sky, so I was being a fucking hypocrite. But there is a part of me is just like, I want to be around these people, man. Like I've got nothing against them, but I just want to be in a space kind of on my own, just with some of my friends, or maybe on my own, just chilling. we were sitting in a busy area where it was full of people and there's a couple of barbecues and stuff going on. So I was like, I usually try to avoid the kind of crowded areas with these type of things, and I usually try and go and find a quiet, empty place to sit and be a miserable git. I think because I was meeting up with some friends, normal people are like, oh, why don't we sit on there? And I'm like, there's people there. But apparently other people like sitting around other people, so I don't know. Normies.
おい、リア充をバカにするなよ。僕だってリア充だ。
Wait. Wait, what?
He's delusional. Carry on. You
No,
don't
but
need
like,
to pay attention to
wasn't
him.
he taking the piss out of like the normals?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He thinks he's normal. He's not.
But he was taking the piss out of normals.
Mate, don't get hung up on it. He thinks he's normal. He thinks he's the most normal guy he is when he's really abnormal.
Yeah.
I know his type.
But it's not that. I thought he was not normal, and that's why.
No, he won't. No. He won't admit to himself that it's not normal. He thinks everyone else is abnormal.
Okay.
And then he labels them as normals. Or
That was a
carry
weird
on.
reaction. What the fuck happened? He dropped it. That thing's expensive. Wait, is it his own camera?
おい、どういうことだ。
Oh, he's genuinely pissed. Is the guy strangling us?
Yes.
裏切ったのか。レベル下がったか。いつ彼女なんて作りやがった。
Did you lose a level? What?
I don't know, but I love how he's assumed he's got a girlfriend, and that makes him normal.
できてないよ。彼女なんて。それよりカメラ。
何？
It's a hen tax. Just for taking hentai photos. I slipped
What
out.
the fuck?
Slipped out of Ito's grasp and picked up the camera. Looks like it's safe. Good. I relaxed and handed the camera back to Ito.
たく、しっかりしろよ。僕らはあいつらと違って状況だろ。一石舞踏か。
Let me explain to you this word that I've just made up myself to make me sound like I'm normal. Someone on the right side of the digital or information divide. A right-sider has the necessary skills and environment to make use of information and communications technology, such as the internet, allowing them to quickly find, share, and receive high-quality information. Okay.
いいか。リア充ってのは2005年あたりから使われ出した言葉で、リアル、つまり現実が充実している連中の総称だ。
I don't have that. That's a very high bar for normal.
最初は対義語としてネト銃が挙げられることが多かったけど、その境目はもうほとんどない。リアルの中にネットが組み込まれてるのが当たり前になったからな。
And it's even more so now than it was when this came out in 2001.
Wait a minute. The words he's using in Japanese indicate more like real and net rather than normal and, well, net.
当初は友達がいるだけでリア充と呼ばれていたけど、次第に恋人がいることがリア充の条件になっていった。
Ryaju, a real. Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean,
Real
Ryaju,
person.
yeah. RL and RL.
Yeah.
昨今のリア充は本当の意味で現実が充実しているかどうか、つまりやりたいことができているかどうかで判断されるんだ。そういう意味で僕はリア充だ。
That is not normal. How is someone
God.
redefine normal in this game to fucking be fucking satisfied with life? The fuck? That's enlightened, you goddamn asshole. Very few people are like that.
だから暇に任せてふざけているあいつらはリア充なんかじゃないんだよ。言葉は正しく使え。
What if they want to do that? then they're doing what they really want to do.
Yeah, if they just want to screw
Don't you see
about.
the problem? It's a fucking subjective definition, right? So you won't ever know. What a
Yeah.
fucking idiot.
Seriously, you need to be careful. Just being a wrong sider by itself is a sin these days. I don't like when people make up their own words. It's kind of annoying.
This guy's a fucking idiot.
After I finished my lecture, I saw that Ito was staring at me wordlessly. So this NPC guy seems to have more sense than him.
Well done, you've alienated your friend.
What? Did he not understand it? I walked him through the entire etymology.
Oh,
Miyashiro,
God.
なんだよ。
お前はリア充じゃないよ。言葉は正しく使おうな。
Exactly. Huh?
なぜだ。
リア充はそんなこと言わない。
No, only weirdos do.
だから、なんでだ。それに補強するなら女子の知り合いもいるんだぞ。もちろん男も。
I have acquaintances that are female. Therefore.
Shinji, fucking slap this guy, please.
だからリア充はそんなこと言わないんだよ。
I'd love to be like that. I'm normal. I have acquaintances that are female.
理由はなんだ。理由はさらに付け加えるならな。
I quickly swallowed.
And might I
my words.
add?
ファッションの勉強だってしているんだ。
What?
Fuck is this?
What's that got to do with anything?
What's this random off-kilter sentence? Thought. I'd read that new issue of Cool Cat before I put it away. There was an article in it called Utsuni Miya's Fashion Leader. I thought it looked pretty good. Oh, his face. If I could wear that stuff, I'm sure.
なんだよ。
This guy's a lost cause, mate.
とにかく僕はな。
ああ、わかったって。次行こうぜ。
His friend seems to be more freaking switched on than this idiot. As he walked
I
away,
believe that's the point.
I turned my eyes towards the group of mascot pro wrestlers.
わかった。じゃあもう全員で同じ着ぐるみにしようぜ。
ああ、戦隊もの風だ。色分けしようよ。私イエロー。
Yeah, you be yellow. Sentai Rangers, ha!
その方が受け取れるか。
I'll be red.
でも予算は？
あんたの小遣いがあるじゃん。
Eh? Is someone exploiting someone's money?
バカじゃないの？
Exactly, man. I'm not
そ
spending
れ
on
か
money.
体に直接塗るか受け取れればいいんでしょ。
Wait. Are you gonna go and just have body paint on? This is getting
Oh, that's what she's
interesting.
saying. Just as a laugh.
Go around naked with body paint as a laugh. I mean, I don't care why you're doing it. I'm in for it. As long as I'm not doing it. Oh, here we go. Just in case we forgot. Jeez, man, what the hell?
おかえりなさいませご主人様ケロン。
Uh-huh, look at all these people with no eyes or faces.
Get on.
可愛くなくね。もうちょっとどうにかなんね。
You're not very cute. Stop trying to be cute. Can we fix this?
可愛くないとか言うな。てか別にウェイトレスって女子限定じゃなくてもいいじゃん。男子もやんなよ。
I mean,
The
look.
the guys should be waiters, right?
I mean, look. If you want to put a skirt on me, right, and you want to fucking unleash that to the masses, that's on you.
ゲロカエルンってあんな語尾で喋るキャラクターだったっけ？
Gero. Ito had just finished recording the goings on in the classroom. Oh, it's back.
どうでもいいよ。
Am I supposed to do something at this point?
This is your decision trigger or whatever it's called. It's like you can interact with these on your second playthrough to choose different routes. But on your first playthrough, apparently it doesn't do anything.
Oh, you've just looked this up.
I looked this up a while ago, yeah.
Oh, because I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, if you look at your controls, it tells you what your decision triggers are. They're like mapped to some buttons or something. Sorry, some keys. But yeah, I'm surprised it didn't tell you at all. Delusion trigger, that's it.
Are you sure I can't use it?
You can try it if you want. Do you want to be positive or negative?
I want to try and be positive. Wait, I can use this? What the fuck? But it doesn't have an effect in the first playthrough.
That's what it said. I'm not sure if that's correct or not.
Let's keep neutral. Most of the class was busy with the Gero Froggy Cafe we were doing for the festival. Some people were ignoring the fuss and studying. Some of the otaku were reading light novels. Did they really think that if they left the paper cover from the bookstore on it, we wouldn't tell it was a light novel? They were just trying their best to stay out of the way. Most people were happily making Gero Froggy decorations, or putting on Gero Froggy costumes and messing around. Gero. All the clubs had to participate in the festival, but so did all the classes. No one had told me, but evidently several months ago we decided to do a Gero Froggy themed cafe.
はっか、ゲロカエルの声は女じゃん。
いや、そうだけどさ、そこは文化祭のノリ的なあれでいいじゃん、別に。
違うって
は？
How dare they change it? Ito tilted his head in confusion and decided to get back on topic. I took out my Pokecom and showed it to Ito.
Pokecom?
What the fuck is a
Pocket computer?
で、これが今月の19日の事件の画像。
音漏れたんか。どれ？お、これはまだ見てないな。どこで拾った？
This is awfully creepy. That they have all these like dead people pictures on their phone.
消される前に魚拓取った。
あ、こっちの方がアングルいいな。
This guy's like one of those guys who spends all his time on Live Leak.
So do you know the game that who put pause on, who tried to mute Uncle Marcus?
Uncle Marcus. Yeah.
The fuck, it's not Toby, it's the other one. What's the other brother called?
The one who buys the gun.
Yeah, he's totally like, oh, we can't even get to see the dead body, what the hell?
Yeah, that type of guy.
Yeah.
もう新聞部のオンラインストレージに上げてある。見やすいように加工して使ってくれ。
なんか最近再生数がいまいち伸びないんだよな。この前俺一人で作った動画のタグにもカメラ仕事しろとかアングル大体合ってないとか書かれるし。
Well, if the angle sucks, the angle sucks, man.
I mean, if you didn't take it, like what? Ito looked really upset. Well, I knew how he felt. The Hekio Academy newspaper club had been the first in the nation to upload a video version of the school paper to Nikonia. Our papers dealt with anything involving Shibuya. We'd done a special on the Shibuya restoration once that a local paper had written about. We won a special prize at a city journalism contest, and the video got over 80,000 views, despite being boring as hell. After that, though, I could understand being upset at the fact that new videos dealing with goings-on in Shibuya weren't breaking 2 digits. 2 digits, man.
ああ、カメラ仕事しろのタグをつけたのは僕だ。あれアングルひどいぞ。
You were fucking undermining your friend, man.
じゃーん、ゲットしてきた。おお、オリジナルじゃん。
Oh!
疲れた。
A boyfriend and girlfriend walked in, evidently back from shopping. Their arms were full of Gero Froggy stuffed animals.
だから違うっての。
は？いえ、だから何がだよ。
Ito hadn't noticed then Oh, Ito hadn't noticed then. I looked at my classmates who were already beginning to play with their new toys and said,
前も話したことあったろ。大半の中高生は日頃アクセスしてるサイトで情報レベルが知れるって。
Information level?
Interesting. This was a personal theory of mine. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Smartphones and Pokecoms had become a religion to the modern teenager, and the information they gained from these portable terminals had a huge influence on their lives. Some people only looked at SNSs like Twitter, Rhine, and Facebook.
Rhine.
Others at Chan and Nikonia. So it's Line in there, isn't it? Because obviously there's Vine, but I don't think they're talking about Vine. Some looked at all those as well as the links they found there. And then some looked at all those things as well as their favourite celebrity blogs, the big Chan aggregators, and then whatever humour site was more popular at the moment. All of these people were wrong-siders. And the scary thing was that these days, 9 out of 10 wrong-siders were teenagers. I'm ahead of the curve, I'm special. Ghetto Froggy launched 6 years ago with a cell phone strap that had gotten popular for reasons no one ever understood. And then lately, a combination of Ghetto Froggy memes on Twitter. As well as an amateur anime posted on Nikonia. If I remember right, it was a talking, dancing frog singing anime themes. I created a fad, though I hated to use the word for something so stupid. It amazed me that people honestly believed that the ribbit sounds made by the female actress in those videos were from the original. Or that the original was the stuffed animal that had come out recently and not the phone strap. My guess was that they only got their information from Twitter.
それに、男の場合はウェイトレスじゃなくてウェイターだっての。
Yes, Kuxel, you pointed that out a second ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
This was one of the reasons I joined the newspaper club. So I could be a grammar Nazi. I didn't want to end up like them. Anyway.
宮代くん?
Good. A girl, evidently the one in charge of the waitresses, was talking to me. I think...
Where'd you get all fucking tongue-tied?
Sorry, I creamed my pants. Don't talk to me. Who was she again? Fujimoto? I think there was a
Fujimoto.
Fuji is a silent J. Fujimoto.
Well, why would it be a silent J in Japanese?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I was trying to be cultured. I think there was a Fuji.
何? Tanaka-san.
This guy seems pretty... He doesn't look like he's judging his pants just now.
He's a dude. He's just a normal guy. Like,
I thought he was a bit of a geek like us because he's hanging around with us.
He's much more well-adjusted than our dude. He's not... Alright, this guy's not like the coolest guy around. He's a regular guy.
So he's the Hachi man and we're that weird dude that writes his own fucking stories. The guy with the silver
with that
hair.
guy with the... Yeah. I forgot what his name was, right? But yeah, that guy's hilarious.
Crazy dude. So, Tanaka, I was totally wrong. What the fuck?
さ、教室で流す映像のビデオ撮影のことなんだけどさ。
What was she talking about? Oh, right. We're going to make their own version of the Nikonia videos where they wore costumes and danced.
そのアップとかできるのかな？こうずっと同じで撮るんじゃなくて。
What? Was she telling me what to do? I didn't volunteer to videotape it. You guys forced me. Well, it was better than being told to dance or make props myself. I'm fucking embarrassed for a guy. What a fucking loser, man.
Why are we playing this, man?
You don't want...
God, this guy sucks!
No, he's like such a badass when he's fucking talking about himself, and then a girl comes up and he's like, I don't like the protagonist in this game.
Oh god.
I almost prefer the guy that ate his arm thinking it was cheese.
I do prefer that guy.
You don't want a fix, you want us to move around?
フィックス？よくわかんないけど。
What's a fix?
できますよ。アップでもなんでも。
Wait, did you look up the definition?
No, I was...
じゃあ本番までにどこをどう取ってほしいかまとめて渡すから。
Oh, fuck. A video recording term refers to that of fixing a camera in a single place and recording without moving it. Short for
Isn't that
something
just
else,
really normal?
Type of social... I know what Facebook is.
Yeah, Facebook, Ryan is Line, yeah. Twitter. Pokecom. What's Pokecom?
PV of a name.
Yeah, Pocket Computer, I thought so.
I remember I had some friends from like Taiwan back when I was in school, and they had like these little pocket computer things. They're black and white screens, but they're like they had a bunch of apps on them, or a bunch of functionality, and it was actually really impressive for the time. This was before, you know, smartphones and stuff like that. I think it was a very East Asian thing.
It sounds like a tablet computer.
Yeah, but like smaller than that. And then she fled. Okay, she fled. Yeah, man, he's just like, dude, you're fucking pathetic. That surprised me. Don't scare me like that. I was so nervous. I was sweating a little.
Yeah, we could hear your sweat.
Ito was looking at me and sighing. What?
お前、やっぱリア充じゃないわ。
I got
Touche.
burnt.
And I think we'll stop there because it is it's midnight and
Yeah.
I've done 1 hour 40 minutes of this.
Really?
Yes, let me just put on the faces again. Got the faces. We can
Save it, yeah.
saved. Go back to the title menu. Yes. So we've been introduced to our main character, and he is a complete and utter fucking loser.
Oh.
Even more so than the guy that was pretending to eat cheap cheese because even he was making money, man. So at least he was doing something with his life. This guy, I mean, this guy is
The guy who we couldn't determine how he was paying the rent of his flat is doing more than the fucking kid in the RV.
yeah, and it's like, where's his parents as well? I suppose there'll be a story around that. But yeah, this is interesting. He was a freaking hard man when he's talking to his best friend, but as soon as it comes to another girl, it was so bad. Like, fix the fix. You don't want to fix, and she's like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then
Ratings to the voice actor, man. Honestly.
Oh, he does a very good loser,
He
fucking pathetic vibe.
He really conveyed that well. It actually made me feel like disgusted at him.
This is going to be a great game. I feel like Chaos Head, the anime, was a little bit like that. I only watched a couple of episodes and I was like, this main character sucks. I don't want to.
Yeah, it was the same thing. It was that sort of like, it was the guy who lived in a shipping container, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't want to be around this guy.
Starting to see these common threads here. Guy lives in a shipping container. This guy lives in a RV. There was that one guy living in a flat. Well, at least it was a flat.
I wonder if his best friend is a figment of his imagination.
I hope not.
That would be bad, wouldn't it? That would be really bad. But yeah, that was this is part 2 of us playing Chaos Child. The guy is loser.
Fuck him.
Do have a look at Kuxel's channel. I'll put the link in the description below. If you like this, maybe subscribe. If you disagree, or if you agree or disagree, or have something to say about this episode, this part, do leave a comment. Dislike if you dislike. It's all good. It means that to me that it just shows me that people are paying some sort of attention to these videos. And we will see you next time for another episode of this. So if you're still watching and listening to me ramble on, thank you.
Later, everyone.
Bye.